What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. So we're at the track right now. I'm with Jordan and Trey. Today is a quality session. So I'm gonna run you down through what this workout's looking like. It's Wednesday, July 15th. So this week so far, Monday 8 miles, Tuesday 7 miles, both easy runs. Today, Wednesday, being the first quality session of the week. 2 mile warm up, which I just finished up. So I've done 2 miles so far. Now set number 1. It's 2 times 800 meters at 2 minutes and 57 seconds per rep with a 2-minute walk in between. Set number 2, it's 2.5 miles at marathon pace, so 650 minute per mile pace. Set number 3, it's 2 times 400 meter sprints at 114 per rep. That's a 458 minute per mile pace with a 75-second walk in between, and then a 2.5 mile cool down. So it's a mouthful, it's a juicy one. 2 miles done so far. Next up, 800 meter intervals. Let's go. All right, first rep, the first 800. We're actually at this track we've been at before. It's literally probably 3 miles away from the warehouse. It's perfect, and no one's ever here. So, 3, 2, go. All right, set number 1 was done in 2 minutes, 47 seconds. Felt pretty good. So one of the things that my coach, Patrick Cutter, has been incorporating into my programming recently is more marathon pace miles. So we started that a few weeks ago where it was like a 10-mile run. It was like a 3-mile warm up and then 3 miles at marathon pace and then some cool down miles. So we've been adding marathon pace mileage. We've been adding marathon pace miles between sessions, in between workouts, just to get comfortable at that pace. 650 minute per mile pace or a little bit faster. So that's what we're doing right now. 2.5 miles at marathon pace. 3, 2, 1.
Now I catch him.
.5 miles marathon pace in 16 minutes, 36 seconds at a 6:38 minute per mile pace. Felt pretty good. Breathing felt really good, comfortable. Could hold that pace, or could hold that pace for a lot longer. Like I've said before earlier, like the only thing I'm feeling right now is my legs, and that's because I'm incorporating leg strength and hypertrophy back in my program, as well as deadlifts. So I did deadlifts last night. It was only like 225 for 4 sets of 10, but just getting some sort of back activation, deadlifts back in the programming, build up the hamstrings, build up the quads, and specifically the glutes for leg training. So now we got a little bit of a breather and 2 400 meter intervals. 3, 2. Try that again. There's a delay on the watch.
Hot dog.
3, 2, go. Yeah, baby. 1 minute, 13 seconds. That's the workout. You got a cool down, 2.5 miles. Like I said before, these workouts, these quality sessions, this is where we make our money. The aerobic stuff, the base building, it's necessary. It's essential. You build that base to get faster, to reach those thresholds, to increase your minute per mile pace, or decrease it to get quicker. You have to do these quality sessions, these track workouts, thresholds, marathon pace, intervals, stuff like that. Solid session.
What do you think, Dale?
Zoom, zoom.
Dale, what do you do at BPN?
Nothing.
Good morning and happy Thursday. So typically Thursdays are my off day from running because it's my day where I'm either swimming or cycling and dedicated mobility. However, tomorrow I'm not able to run because I have stuff going on all day from like 4:15 a.m. until late. So I moved tomorrow's workout to today, which is a double. So 7 miles this morning, 4 miles this evening. I did 7 miles. Let me see. This just appeared. 7 miles. Here we go. 7.09 miles in 52 minutes, 39 seconds at a 7:25 pace. And what I want to talk about in the next part of this video, once we get to the warehouse, are these new shoes I've been using. These are the Saucony Endorphin Speeds, and I am absolutely loving them. So we'll talk details here shortly after I shower. All right, guys, we are at the HQ. And we're talking shoes today. So I'm going to go inside here shortly and go over my shoe collection or selection right now that I'm using for running. But these are the Hoka One One Rincons. These are the Saucony Endorphin Speeds that I wore today. And these are the Nike Vaporfly Next Percent. I'm going to talk about how I incorporate all of these shoes into my training and my thoughts on all of them, how they're different, and why I have 3 different pairs of shoes. So let's go inside the office. Now, before we dive into this, I want to make a disclaimer that I am not sponsored by any shoe company. I am not affiliated with any shoe company. These shoes right here, I bought these shoes with my own money, and I'm just giving my personal opinion on these running shoes and how I use them. I'm also going to preface this by saying you don't need a shit ton of different shoes to run in. If you're just getting into running, you can pick up a pair, get comfortable, try different shoes out, go into a local running store, ask for recommendations. I've just, over time, picked up different shoes for different types of training, and honestly, a lot of my shoe purchases come from recommendations from you guys via YouTube and primarily Instagram. So let's talk about these 3 different shoes. Let's talk about the first one. This is the Hoka One One Rincon. And just for like some context, I wear a 12.5 in a shoe. And you guys know I've been running in this shoe for like the past, maybe almost 2 years now. Year and a half, maybe. Year and a half, 2 years. I have always loved, and I do love, the Hoka One One Rincon. I love it. It's got a lot of cushion. It's comfortable. It's a bit wider. It fits true to size. And it's just like a comfortable, very light running shoe. One of the downfalls, however, is that they break down very fast. Like I get maybe tops 200 miles out of a Rincon. So typically when I buy a pair of these, I'll buy 2 at a time and I'll rotate because I run 6 days a week right now. And some of those days are doubles, 2 runs a day. I will buy 2 pairs of Rincons at a time. And like say, for example, Monday, I'll wear pair 1. And Tuesday, I'll wear pair 2. And then Wednesday, I'll wear pair 1. And Thursday, I'll wear pair 2. So I'll rotate running shoes. These are my go-tos for the longest time. The way I'm incorporating the Hoka One One Rincon into my training now is for long distance. So really anything over, say 7 or 8 miles, I'm gonna use this shoe right here. It's great for long distance. It's really easy on the joints and the body. It's got a lot of cushion and just like your traditional sole. So great shoe, and that's what I use it for, longer distances. The next shoe, my most recent purchase, and honestly, I've been posting a lot of pictures on Instagram lately wearing this Saucony. I believe it's pronounced Saucony. I know when I first picked up this pair, I called it Hoka One One, and I got wrecked in the comments. So Hoka One One, Saucony, I believe, but I'm sure you guys will let me know if I'm messing that up. This is the Endorphin Speed. Now they have the Endorphin Pro, and the Endorphin Pro has a carbon base plate. The Endorphin Speed has a nylon base plate. And I'm going to compare this shortly to the Nike Vaporfly. I am in love with this shoe. I've only been using it for a week, but I love this shoe. It's light. It's got a tighter toe box, so it's more narrow. They do fit a little bit tighter. Like I got this in a 12.5, and my toes are almost touching the edge here. This is a great mid-distance shoe. Like if I'm doing a speed workout or I'm doing a race, yeah, I'm wearing the Vaporflies. This could also be like used as your daily trainer. I could do long distance in this, and I might sometimes. But really, I've used it for speed workouts so far. I've used it for like 7 and 8 mile runs, and it performs absolutely amazing. It has the nylon base plate in here, and the foam that they use is super responsive. It's almost just as responsive, honestly, as the Nike Vaporfly. So this has been like my go-to shoe lately. And I am, like I said, in love with the performance of this for speed workouts. I'm in love with it for mid-distance, longer distances. I think the biggest thing I've noticed so far is it fits tighter. It feels like a glove on your foot. It's extremely light. The nylon base plate and the foam that they use on this are just so responsive. Like I just feel like I'm just like on the tip of my toes the entire time. One thing I also like, because I'm naturally like a heel striker, I heel strike naturally. It's something I've been trying to fix over time and get better at and eliminate, but I still heel strike. This shoe and the Vaporfly help to really stay on like the midfoot. You have a midfoot strike naturally with this shoe. So if you're looking for like a new purchase for speed workouts or almost just like your everyday trainer for mid distances, Saucony Endorphin Speed I highly recommend. But again, that's personal preference. But this has probably been my favorite shoe pickup ever. And then the last shoe that I use really for like most of my speed workouts, or like when I do my next marathon, I plan on using the Nike Vaporfly Next%. It has the carbon base plate in it. It is super responsive. It is super light. I'd say the big differences between like these is the upper on the Endorphin Speed has more to it. It has more material. It's a little bit heavier than the Nike Vaporfly Next%. A little heavier, but it has more material up top. The Nike Vaporfly Next%, I mean, you can see how like it's transparent and there's like not much to it. There's not much structure up top, but that carbon base plate, you can see how stiff it is. The carbon base plate makes it a super responsive shoe. If I could run in this every single day, I would. I really would, because I love just putting the shoe on. I love running in the shoe. I love the way it fits and feels. But like the life on these things is, I think 100 miles, like tops maybe, if that. And it's got a carbon base plate in it. But because I've been wearing these on Instagram a lot lately, and people have been asking for a review, I wanted to really like try them out for a week on speed workouts, on mid distances, on some long distances. The Saucony Endorphin Speed is my favorite go-to shoe right now. I highly recommend it. It's been great for me. Like I said, it does run a little bit smaller, so you might want to size like a half size up. It is a little tighter, so it will fit more snug. Because I got a 12.5 in this shoe, and my toe was like touching the edge of this box here, one of my toenails is pretty much like destroyed. It's nearly falling off, but that just comes with the territory sometimes. But to wrap it up, the shoes that I'm wearing right now, the Hoka One One Rincon for longer distances, the Saucony Endorphin Speed for some speed workouts, for mid distances, maybe some long distances. I love this shoe right now. And the Nike Vaporfly Next Percent, which is nearly impossible to pick up right now. This will be used for race day, most likely for my marathon race day, and for some more intense speed workouts. So I just wanted to create this video because I get a lot of questions on shoes. The biggest questions I get on Instagram right now are, what shoes am I wearing, which I just discussed. What watch am I wearing, which is the Garmin Fenix 5 Plus. And a lot of people are asking what running shorts I've been wearing lately. I either wear the Lululemon, they're like the 3-inch ones that have the big slit on the side. They've been great. And I've been wearing Tracksmith running shorts lately as well. Great pair. So that's been like my, when I'm running, it's all I'm really wearing is shoes, shorts, my watch, a running hat, socks. Socks I wear, what's the company? Features. Feetures. Features. I'm not affiliated or sponsored by any of those companies. They're just products that I use, products that I love. Hope it helps you guys out, answer some questions. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, get one more, and I'll see you in the next one.